All right, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to La Prince World Academy. My name is Prince Ikilowe, and today we're going to be looking at currency pairs, how to trade the currency pairs. And I'm going to show you, um, teach about putting your trades, recording the trades you have. I mean, as you're trading, you are supposed to have what they call trading journal. All right, we are supposed to have trading journal. Trading journal is you recording everything you're doing. You're buying, for instance, USD, GBP, you're buying gold, whatever thing you're doing, it's supposed to be on a journal. So today, I'm going to also show you how to do that with AI. Before now, we usually have a book, a notebook, or a diary that we write down every trade we place. But because of the technology today, we are in the artificial intelligence world now today. So with AI, you can literally record all the trades you are placing so that you know if you're doing well or if you're doing bad in your trading. So welcome once again to the academy. So the first thing we're going to do is to look at the calendar also before we trade as well. We also have calendar you have to look at. It's called, for this one is what I'm doing here is Forex Factory. Before you trade Forex, you need to see this factory to know what are trades. There are news coming up for the day before you place any trade. All right. And again, as usual, I want to encourage you guys to keep on being consistent. One of the reasons why most people are not getting it in the business is that most people are not consistent. Most people are just interested, but when it comes to consistency, most of us will lack that commitment to be consistent day in and day out. And the secret of this business, or the secret of success in general is your consistency. You don't become successful in anything by doing something once in a while. You become successful in whatever thing you're doing by consistently doing that thing. Consistency doesn't mean that you will not have failures. Most of us, because of our failures, because of lose trades, we don't try again. Don't be those kind of people. If you are someone in this room, you're watching the video on YouTube and you are withdrawing from trading because of losses, then you have not even started. Just think about it. People who become successful in their businesses, in their careers, in their calling, if you study them very well, they all fail most of the time. So I want to encourage you to, irrespective of the challenges, irrespective of the failures, irrespective of difficult times you may face as a trader, to keep on building. That's the spirit of the game. If you don't give up on yourself, if you're always consistently building, believe me, someday some of you guys listen to me, even on YouTube right now, you'll be controlling millions of dollars accounts in your trading account. So it is possible for you to do that. But what is going to be the challenging for most of us is our ability, our spirit of, not giving up. You need to have that consistency and not giving up spirit in you. Otherwise, you are not going to have an account of $1 million. You will always complain there is no money in trading. All right. So I want to encourage you to be on your feet. Promise yourself that this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I am not going to give up no matter what. If you have that spirit, many of you in the room listen to me, all of you listen to me in the room. If you always have that spirit of not giving up, you're going to win big in the forex market. It's a very great market and it's open for those who will not give up. There are people who have lost thousands of dollars. I mean, hundreds of thousands. I was listening to a young man the other day. I was listening to a young man and he was telling me that he was on YouTube. He was saying that when he got started the first time, people contributed money for him to trade for them. He lost over $190,000 in trading. He lost over $190,000. You can imagine somebody losing $190,000 in trading. But he didn't give up. He told himself, okay, what next? He started all over again. Today, that young man is controlling accounts of $300,000 to $500,000 trading his own personal money. This time around, not money they contributed for him. Why is it like that? Because he refused to give it up. He refused to cry and whine and stop trading. So if you have that spirit, you're going to succeed in the business. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to our business of the day. The business of the day is how to trade the currency pairs and the main topic is calendar, your trading journal. But before we go into trading journal, let me show you how you can trade. Before you trade forex, before you trade this currency pair, the first thing you must do is to come to your calendar of the day. I don't know if you're already doing that. If you're doing that, can you type yes on the chat box? If you're already, before you place a trade, you come to your calendar to check the news event. Can you type yes, yes, yes? This is only for currency pairs. For the indices, you don't have to, come to anywhere to do anything. Indices is pure technical analysis, but this one, forex, currency trading has to do with, you know, um, okay, oh, Shina Solomon. Okay, good, good. All right, good. And let me also remind you that you can also trade Deriv. You can also trade forex with Deriv, currency pairs with Deriv. So as you're trading, ensure you're still using your Deriv account to trade currency pairs. Their spread is very good. So continue that. Okay. Well, Shinas. Yes, yes. Okay. Are you the only one? All of us in the house. How many of us are trading currency pairs? Let me see those who are trading currency pairs alongside with indices. You are trading currency pairs alongside with indices. Can you type yes, yes, yes? You are trading currency pairs alongside. That means you trade both. Like me, I trade both. Somebody said, I decided to trade after forex news blew my account. I decided to trade after forex news blew my account. Okay, what you're saying is that, and she goes, I don't understand. You decided to trade what? Okay, you decided to trade Deriv after forex news blew your account. Okay, that's okay. It doesn't matter what you're trading. Anything you're trading is still okay. If you're trading indices, it's fine, right? So all of them, they're all trading. How many of us here are trading currency pairs as well? If you are trading currency pairs, can you type 111? If you are trading currency pairs, can you type 111? Okay, Oshina Solomon. Yes. Nelson Inkora. Okay, that's good. All right. All right. So this is for those of us who are trading currency pairs. If you're not trading currency pairs, it's okay, but you can still learn it. No knowledge is a waste. You can still learn it. Now, before you trade currency pairs, you need to come here and see the market, the news of the day. Like today is Friday, all right? The reason why you're seeing only the red sign, this is the filter have done. So look at this corner here. You see filter. I click on the filter, all right? Once you click on the filter here, you see the types of news that will appear on the calendar. Here we have high. If I put my cursor here, you will see major impact expected. If I put my cursor here, you will see low impact expected. If you put it here, you will see non-economic. So I'm only interested in high impact expected news. I want the calendar to show me only news that are high impact, right? Now, if you come to currency pairs, because for me, this is just for me, I want to trade GBP USD only. So if I want to trade GBP USD only, what I need to do is just to put in GBP USD only. But if you want to trade maybe Euro USD, you can add Euro USD, Euro. Maybe you want to add also Euro JPY, all right? You can add JPY here. So what you need to do, you click apply filter. Once you click apply filter, you'll see the news for the day for all these currencies, all these countries. Now we have Friday today, we have German. Say German prelim CPI. This is, if you open it here, you'll see the news of the day. It says change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Released monthly around the end of the current month. Listed as, see, June 30th. Say listed as an all-day event because the actual is comprised of data from 6 German states. So this is a news you want to take seriously. This news is coming up. If you are trading Euro USD, this news is coming up at 1:30 p.m. All right. This news is coming up. Okay, this is all day. This is all day. Then we have another one, USD core PCE price index. Let me open it. You open it, it's change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, excluding food and energy. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So if this news comes up at 1:30 p.m. and is actual greater, meaning like now if you look at it here, the actual is let's say the actual, no, the not actual, I wanted to say forecast. Let's say the forecast. The forecast is 0.1. All right. Previous is 0.0. So it's a, if look at the word it needs to say, it's a actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Change in the price of goods and services purchased. So if, for instance, the actual, when the news comes up by 1:30 p.m. and is good, that is our own Nigerian time. You can compare this with your own local time. So how do you do that? Let me show you how, but let me finish explaining this. If it is greater, let's say 0.2, it means that if you are trading GBP USD at that time, that moment, the GBP USD will sell because it means US dollar is going to be having strength over the GBP, the Great Britain pound. That's what it means. So what you do is to wait until that news is out. You can now know the direction of the market within that period. Within that period, you see that maybe 5 minutes or 20 minutes, the GBP USD will be selling. If you are trading USD JPY, you will see that USD JPY will be buying within that short period of time when this news will be out because it's a very strong, it's high impact news. So take note of this. If you are not trading, once the news is up, before the news comes up, exit. If you're already trading, before the news comes up, make sure that you are already closing your trades. Make sure you have a tight stop loss because the news can just wipe your stop loss. So to avoid that, it's better to stay away from trading until after this 1:30 p.m. news. Then you now know the direction of the market within that short period. So before we go to seeing the market, let me also show you how to, use AI to record your trade. So I'm going to share my screen with you. You can do this, of course, with your laptop, but it is also easier you do it with your smartphone because we are always with our smartphone. All right. Most time I even trade light and light the market with my smartphone. So let's look at the AI. Now, if you don't have ChatGPT on your phone, download ChatGPT. So if you go to your, this is, if you're using Android, ChatGPT is always also on Android. So if you come here, just type, let me type chat GTP. All right, I already have mine. I already have mine. This is the app, but they are telling me to update. Maybe I'll just come back to the update later. This is the chat GDP app here. You can open it. You can use chat GDP to record your trade. So let's say, because I already have mine, let's go to my app. Now, this is my app. You need to register. All right. You need to register your account. This is my own account. You can see this is my own account. I've registered. Once you come up here, you're going to see. Once you download the app, you will see where to register. So what you need to do is just to register your own account and then start asking ChatGDP to record your trade. You can use it for so many things. ChatGDP is very important for so many things. So let me start a conversation with ChatGDP. I'll say hello. Now it's calling me honorable. So honorable, good day. You good to hear from you. How is your day going? Now this is because I already told ChatGDP that it should be addressing me as honorable in my previous chats. That my name is honorable, so you should be addressing me with honorable. So I'm going to ask him that I want to use it for uh, recording my trades. So let's ask him a question. Please, can you help me keep records of all my trades from today? I mean, I need a trade journal. All right, let's see what you will say. Say, all right. Now it's absolutely honorable. I can help you with that. Starting today, we'll keep a trade journal for you. Just send me the details of each trade you make, and I'll log in then with the trade. Yes, what will I need it? I need it to be in a box format, please. All right. So let's say we are going to have a trade. Say I just entered a trade now. Okay, I just bought USD JPY. So let me go to I just bought USD GBP. No, GBP USD. Entry. Maybe sometimes you may not even have time to type entry. Maybe it just says, you can say, okay, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. Let's say stop loss 1.34, 1.34, 466. Take profit. Take profit 1.3566. lot size. You can also tell him your lot size. Lot size. Let's say use 0.02. Two positions. Imagine you're taking two positions. Okay, so yes, two positions, lot size. All right, so I'm going to say I have just closed the trade with $30. I have just closed the trade with $30 win. All right, let's. But I don't like the way he has arranged this trade journal. Right, I want to tell him to do it differently. Please, I need a professional trade journal. Let's see what he's going to tell us. I need a professional trade journal. I need you to create box for each item. Like take profit and stop loss, wins and losses. Let's see what he's going to say. What he's going to do. Okay, now he's giving me this format, but I still don't. I'm not still comfortable with what he has given me. Now he's giving me date. He has given me date for this entry. Not I didn't because I didn't put entry. Um, time to I didn't open time and profit. I lost. I won. I told I won. Pips is not specified. Let me twist it another way again. Please, can you can you give me this trade journal? How will I put? Can you give me this trade journal in a way that is more professional? Let's see. You have to be communicating with you what you want. What I want may not be what you want. All right. Now you keep speaking to him. What it means that once you have this conversation with ChatGPT, anytime you have a trade and you have loss or win. Let me tell you again. I just sold USD JPY and I lost $50. Please, can you record? Can you record this? Please, I want to see all my trades so far. So far as you have been recording. So you can see your trade history. So you can see it's recording all your trades. So just play with the journal, and anything you don't like, tell him, if you don't like him the way he's recording this, you can just come with your own idea. Let me just tell him to change on the place. Can you put, please put this journal in a box like uh, format. Let me see what she's going to do, because I don't really like how, let's see. Okay, trade one, date. He has given you the day, lot size, the position, the lot, the profits. I lost $30. Say date 30th May, pay GBP USD, buy, lot size, entry wasn't specified, stop loss specified. Then the second trade, trade two, uh, you have another trade here, USD JPY, type sell, loss size, because I didn't tell me loss size, I didn't tell you the entry price. Profit or loss, I made $50 profit. All right, total trades two, wins one loss, net profit $20. He's recording everything. Okay, I can see I like this. I like this. Please, please, please record all my trades from now in this format. Okay, now I'm gonna tell him again. I just bought GBP GBP USD, and I I made $100 profit with lot size of 0.5, two positions. Let's see what he's going to record for us. So trade. Please always show all my records. Let me tell you that. So with this now, you are not stressing yourself. How many of you are learning something? Are you learning? Are you learning? Are you learning? How many of you are learning? If you are learning, type yes, yes, yes. If you are learning, type yes, yes, yes. Am I just wasting my time? This is very important. How many of you are learning? If you are learning, type yes, yes, yes. This is very, 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 when I say very, very important, it's good to do this so that you'll be able to know how your performance is. You'll be able to know whether you're doing well or you're not doing well in your trading. All right. Okay. So I want to give him another again. I just place just place a buy on volatility, volatility 75 1S, awaiting trade results. It will tell you pending. You see? No, you can use ChatGPT to even build a robot for yourself. You see? Okay, now he has now given me once he say, look, once you get the result, just tell me the details and I will update the record for you. Ready for anything else, honorable? So trade volatility this or that one else type not. I did not specify this, but you can because this is for training. I'm just specify. I'm just giving him to type maybe let me just tell him again. Say I lost the trade with $100. Lot size of 0.005. Two positions. Please add to my records. Let's see what it's going to do. All right. So now he has given you even your net profit. Your net profit is $20, meaning after placing trade one, GBP USD, trade two, USD JPY, trade three, GBP USD, trade four, volatility indices. All right. 4 trades so far. Some I lost, some I won. It also shows me your net profit and loss is now $20 after loss. Send your next trade anytime, honorable. You see? So you can use this even with your laptop. But easiest way is I like to use my phone to just download the ChatGPT app from today. Record all your trades. All right, record all your trades. So at the end of the day, you will check you go through your journal. All right, you can go through your journal like this, and this is free. You're not paying money for this. You can go to your journal and check. ChatGPT will show you your net profit and loss. Are you making progress or you're making loss? You will know at the end of the month. Let's say you have 100 trades placed, right? You'll be able to know, okay, at the end of this month, this is for May. This is for May. So July, June trade. I mean, if you are going to start this from today, if you are going to start this from today, type me. You will start this from today. Any trade you place, before you play, as you place the trade, your stop loss, your take profit, write it down and then send it to ChatGPT and say, I've just placed a trade. Once you win the trade, tell me you've won the trade. It's going to update you the when you place the trade, tell it that please wait for the result before you update it. All right, you would wait for the result. Just tell what to have a conversation with. I mean, if you are going to start doing it from today, if you are going to start doing the same, me, so that you will track, you begin to track your progress. Are you doing well? Are you doing good? What do you need to improve on? You can even add your strategy. Yeah, let me say the strategy for each trade. You can say, okay, strategy. I just bought gold. Say SAUUSD with lot size of 0.0.1. Strategy. You can even add your strategy. Let's add strategy. Strategy. Breakout and retest. All right. So he said, just meet me when close. Just update me when you close this USD trade with result, and I'll ask him, please add the strategy when the trade is out. Let's see. Understood from now, Honorable. I will add the strategy details only when the trade is closed. That is, after you share the results, so the journal stays professional and clear. Okay, for your current open USD trading, I will keep it pending without the strategy until you close it. When you give me the result, please also share the final outcome, win or loss, profit, and any strategy notes you want to include. I will update the journal accordingly. Okay, all right. I lost. I lost $50, and the strategy was break out and retest. Let's see what is going to record. Right, look at it now. He has given me the strategy, say strategy, breakout and retest. All right, net profit and loss, I am down with $70. So you know how much you are losing. You know how much you are losing. You're going to ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? That it's very important you take it. Before now, we used to write it down. When I started learning how to trade forex, is like with a book. You need to have a book and be writing it down. But now everything has changed. With ChatGPT, you can literally record all your trades. So from today henceforth, start the process of recording every trade you take, either buy or sell. So I hope you get this knowledge. So let's go to the chart. I'm going to share with you my screen. So let's analyze one or two trades together to learn. How many of you learned something today? Did you learn something? How many of you learned something today? How many of you learned something? Are you learning something? Are you learning something today? All right. So let's see how to analyze. I'm going to open a new chart because this is my USD JPY, USD. Let's analyze Euro USD. Let's analyze Euro USD. Let's analyze Euro USD. So I like to use TradingView for currency pairs, but for indices, I use Euro USD. Remember, you have to first of all come to your chart. So I'm going to remove all these things. Right. So first of all, as a day trader, let's look at the market with daily perspective. As a day trader, this is an uptrend. Once we know the market direction, but sir, does schedule also work with indices? Yes, it's just so you saw what I use with indices, volatility indices, V75 now. Maybe you came late, you didn't see it. Somebody asked it, sir, does it work? Also work with indices? Yes, it does. Erin, maybe you did not see me when I was. Maybe before we close, I will show you another example again. I will just have to open ChatGPT on my system here. So just sign up with ChatGPT and that's it. Sign up. That's one of the sign up. These are all my charts. This is what I was doing here. You can also use ChatGPT to track your expenses, your daily, your expenses, and all the rest. This is what I've been doing with it. You see, this is what for the question you ask. Let me show you again, so you're on the phone. Go to another lesson, please. I just placed a trade. I just placed a buy on V50 lot size 0.0, lot size, let's say 8.5. So let's see what you will tell you. So because you asked if you work with volatility, that's why I'm doing this one here. Against Deriv, so that we'll go to our currency page. Okay, now saying just update me with the outcome. Wow. I made $500. Please add to my record. And the strategy is support and resistance. Support and resistance. Covered it is going to tell you. Beautiful. So it's going to record it accordingly. You see, per V50 buy, lot size, profit $500, outcome win, strategy, support and resistance. You see, it's giving you all the details of your trade. It's giving you, let me see if I can change this into dark mode. What I will see it. All right, so it's working with all the strategy, Erin. So all the pairs, it doesn't really matter which of them. So let's see the Euro USD. Euro USD is an uptrend. Now, when you see market trading upside, what you need to do is to look for buy opportunities. So let's first of all map out our levels. We can use the horizontal lines to map out our key levels. So we're going to be looking for buy opportunities. These are all key support and resistance levels. These are all key support and resistance levels. So we now have a market that is trending to the upside. For now, what we're going to be looking out for is buying opportunities. So only buy when price is on those levels. Let's go back to 4 hours to see more levels. More levels. Now the market is ranging. This is 4 hours time frame using now. This 4 hours time frame. If the market is an uptrend, so what it means that where this market is, this market could still come back to this level for us to buy. Because or here. So let's see if we can see a level on that. Let's see if we can see a level on that. This is also another level based on the 4 hours time frame because price got here and returned, all right? So market could come back here for a buy. So when market get to this level for, if the fundamentals are okay, so if market get to this level, you can look for buy opportunity. How, what are you going to see before you buy? Once market get to the level, you look for double bottoms. These are short patterns, double bottoms, double top. All right, like this now here, this was a buy, a sell signal because it's on the key level. Market go to this particular level resistance and it give us double bottom, but double top, and market went down. So we're expecting, let's go to 15 minutes time frame since we are day traders and we are looking at for buy opportunities because this market is obviously an uptrend. So what we are going to be looking at for this market is we'll wait for this market to retrace to this level. This is the strong level we are seeing. You don't need to map so many places because if you map so many places, you may have minor levels and you'll be thinking that those are key levels. All right. So with what I'm seeing here, we are going to look for buy opportunities only because the market is actually a bullish market. So let's wait for market to get to this point here because let's see if here is also a level. Let me put my horizontal line here and see if here can be I think here is also a level because it pushed out, came to retest. All right. And there was a time it got to this point, it went up, it came down here, it broke out and retested before coming down here. So this is also a level. It means that we can be watching the market on this level as well. Look at it. There was a time it got here too. Look at it here. It broke out, it came here, retested. Look at it here. It broke out, retested. So let's take this level as one of our levels. So what we are going to be doing is we'll be expecting this price to come to this level. All right. If it comes to this level and give us some kind of W shape, let me show you what a W shape means. You can go back to lower time frame like 5 minutes. Like here, this is a W shape. Price was coming down here. It got to this level. It went up. It came back to retest. This was a signal for you to buy. This was a W shape. Another one here. This is also a W shape. Price came down. All right. This is this. But if W shape is not on a key level, don't take that trade. Always look out for W shape like this. This one also a W shape, but this is not on a level. But W shape that happens on a key level, that W shape also means double bottom. You can use at that time when you are watching the market, you can be using 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame for your trade signal, meaning one price get to your zone. This like this point here is a place. If price get to this point here, let's go to 30 minutes time frame, but you're going to be watching that with 15 minutes or 5 minutes. If price gets to this point and give us double bottom with 5 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes is early entry, 15 minutes may be a little bit late. But when you are expecting price to get there with 5 minutes time frame and then you buy, what I mean, a 5 minute time frame that's to form in W shape. W shape is double bottom. Let me show you another double bottom here. This is double bottom. Take note of these price patterns in the market like this. This is double bottom. This one is even triple bottom. Look at price got here, it came back to retest. This was a signal. Or price went up, came back to retest. This was a signal. This is triple bottom. You have to see this with lower time frame on those key levels. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Map out your key levels, but know the direction of the market. So you don't trade against the trend. There's a thing that say trade with the trend. So if the market is an uptrend, you look at for only buy opportunities because this market is already an uptrend. So what you're looking for is not sell. All right. You look at for buy opportunities. So we have mapped out areas where this market can buy. What you need to do is to go to your chart now, draw out these key levels, and then expect price to get to this point, whether you're trading gold or any currency you're trading. Allow the market to get to this point. Once price get to this point, not that you will just sell. No, wait for that double bottom to happen. If it is a sell, wait for M shape, which is double top. Like here, this is double top. Here is a double top or M shape. These chart patterns are very, very powerful. It works like magic. Yeah, M shape happens in 30 minutes. Price went up, it came down, went up again with this price pattern. This is double top, M shape. So you are supposed to sell when price has finished forming this candle. This was a confirmation candlestick for this 30 minutes candle. Then your stop loss would have been above here. If the double shape, if the M pattern or the W pattern is not on a key level, then don't just buy or sell. Only use it when they are on key levels. Are you getting me? I mean, if you get what I'm saying, if you get what I'm saying, type 111. The chart patterns you want to see should be only on levels that you have already mapped out. Support and resistance levels. Those places price you have seen in the past price touch. And how do you know those levels? You use higher time frame to identify those levels, like daily to see the direction. Now, this is an uptrend. Obviously, it's an uptrend until the market breaks out of all this trend line and then probably retest to this trend line before we know that the market is officially a downtrend. But for now, it's an uptrend. So now that you have seen that the market is an uptrend, the only thing you are looking at for is for market to come to the levels you have mapped out. Right? The levels you have mapped out to be key level. Okay, I think here is more better. Here is more better. Here is more better. According to higher time frame perspective, here is more better. But lower time frame also give you some levels. So what you are doing is that if price, for instance, if price get to this level and give you a W shape, a chart pattern, that time you can go to even 5 minutes time frame. Look at, you can go to 5 minutes time frame. Like here, this was actually M shape. Yeah, the price broke out, retest, went up again, came to retest. This is a W shape, rather, a kind of W shape. It broke out of this zone, retest, all right? Went up again, came back again. Here is when you go to 5 minute time frame, you will see that if somebody who was watching that chart, look at it here, it went up, retest. Here is your trading point. Or after this particular candlestick, went up again, came back here, retest. This is, remember, it's not a straight line. These things are zones. All right. So you can even use this particular tool to map them up as zones. So price broke out, retest, went up again, came back. This candlestick is your confirmation candlestick for a buy. So you buy and you put your stop loss below here. Your stop loss could be any stop loss that more than 20 pip, please don't put it like here. If you buy here, your stop loss could be, let's say, about 21 pips. Maybe you can use 20 pips stop loss. All right. can use 20 pips stop loss and take profit. You can see how you can if you're a day trader, you don't need to be too greedy. Your next zone should be the next support and resistance zone should be your take profit. The next zone should be your take profit. So this is how you trade. See, this market is maybe here would have been your take profit if you were. The next zone could be here or here. All right, so guys, this is what I have for you today. The next training is going to be on Monday next week. So try and attend all these trainings. We are all learning every single day. Make use of your trading journal. Download ChatGPT on your phone. Register for ChatGPT. Then record all the trades you are taking so that you know how to, track your results. Are you doing well or you are doing bad? That's very important. Then use this chart pattern I've just showed you. Draw. Make sure you know the direction of the market. Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Know that first. And then you trade according to the direction, buys. Watch out for market to get to your key levels. All right. For instance, if market breaks out of this key level, if market breaks, it appears this is a level, right? If market breaks out of this level, because it's a buy, if market breaks out, wait for it to break out, retest, give you a W shape here, a W shape, then you can continue your buys. Now it's coming back to this place. The only time we can trade is when it breaks out of this level, retest, because of this resistance that is here. There's the resistance here. So we need to wait for the market to break out of that resistance and retest back to this resistance zone and give us a W format, and then we cannot think of buying. For now, this Euro USD is still bullish. So let's not think about selling it. It's a bullish market. Just wait for market to break out of this resistance. If you break out here and retest, give us a W shape, then you can say, okay, I'm going to buy this market again. Or it comes back here. It comes back here and give us W shape. That is double bottom with smaller time frame, like 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, W shape. If you see that W shape, chart pattern, then you can go for your buys. Put your stop loss below the zone, then place a trade. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this training. Let me know if you enjoy this training. Let me know if you learned something. If you have learned something today, type value. Let me know if you have learned something today. Have you learned something today, or I just wasted my time? Did we learn something today at all? If you learn something, can you type value? Okay, Jennifer, value. Okay, so make sure that you always trade when price is on those key levels. Don't trade except you see price on those key levels. Okay, value. Okay, good. Don't trade except price is on those key levels. If you are seeing market on, like now, I'm not seeing level here. I'm not going to buy or sell, right? I'm not going to buy or sell until price get to this my level, this level here. If it gives me a W shape here, I'm going to buy, all right? Or if it breaks out of this place and give me a W shape, I'm going to buy. And the reason why I'm buying is because I've already seen that the market is an uptrend. All right, the market is an uptrend, and I'm only buying the market because it's an uptrend, guys. So I'll see you again on Monday, same time, same Zoom link. Invite your friends to join the academy. Let's change the world together with this very powerful and wonderful skill set. I'll see you. Bye for now.